Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be continuing our hard playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. If you're just here for first time reactions, I suggest you go and take a look at the normal playthrough on my playlist or on my channel. First time through the game, spoiler free, all that good stuff. And if you're liking what you're seeing over there, if you could please for me like, share, comment, and subscribe. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump into chapter 9 and let's go. Alright, so here we are, moving on to Wall Market at the beginning of chapter 9. In the last episode, we took on Rude and met Aerith and did all that stuff.
I don't like this part of Midgar. Back when they were still building Midgar, there was an accident and the plate fell. People had only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time, but...
Yeah, so... plate falls on the sector, or the sector 6 plate falls,
the underside of sector
and since then Wall Market has grown up in its stead.
But I'm sure you already knew that, right?
I didn't tell you? I enlisted pretty much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place, or any of the slums.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam.
And you know, the more stuff that I look into, the more I'm convinced that Aerith and Sephiroth are from different timelines, coming back here trying to control events to their personal desires.
Which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
And now there isn't any.
Right. But instead of trying to solve the problem, the government decided to just wall it in. And that's how Wall Market began. Out of sight, out of mind, as the old saying goes. For the folks in charge, there's no better way to deal with it.
So it's like a giant veil.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the slums are like that.
Not really.
That's good. Because I know a better way to get to Sector 7. One that, tragically, doesn't go through Wall Market. And it's just through this tunnel here.
But oddly enough is a lot more dangerous.
Back when I was a kid.
Alright, so before we get going, what do we have elemental wise? We have wind, so let's go ahead and move that to ice. Actually, you know what? I want lightning on Cloud, and on Aerith, I'll put ice. I believe there's like one patch of drakes down in here. I'm not really worried about those guys though. Go ahead and head into the little side tunnel over here. And probably not going to need anything in these boxes. And we're probably not going to come back. So there we go. We found an antidote. And continuing on, crawl up under the debris. And here we are on the collapsed expressway.
You know, ever since the plate fell.
And there's no other way?
It'll be an adventure.
I wonder if... okay, so we are fighting one of the seahorse enemies, the Terpiscult. Yeah, the spinning seahorse dudes.
Get him!
But I wonder if we'll get another magnified materia down here. That'd be super dope to do. But that's another materia I'm gonna have to level up. Here I thought I was done with all of that. Alright, so here we have a drake. Just a lesser drake.
I can cover your back.
Of course, weak to wind and all that stuff, but I'm not really too worried about it. If I could please actually lock onto you and attack you. Alright, so he is pressured, so we're going to focus thrust. And triple slash. And there he is.
Not bad.
Moving on to our first little hand puzzle.
Kinda cute, don't you think?
There's a chest right here. I don't remember if I got this in my first playthrough. It contains a Moogle medal. Moogle medal. So let's go ahead and operate the hand.
Great. Someone's pulled up the ladder.
Here we go. Operating the crane, so let's go ahead and move it down.
It's this way. Here's an idea. I'll hop on and you give me a ride.
You
Well,
serious?
no shit,
Absolutely.
Sherlock.
I'll throw down the ladder for you to climb up after.
So circle causes the hand to act really creepy for a second and forget which way its joints are supposed to go. Now let's go deposit Aerith over there. There we go. She'll kick down the ladder for us.
Give me a sec. And here comes the ladder.
Wow, thank you,
Well,
Aerith.
what did I tell ya?
I wonder if we could skip the high five at the end of this.
You did it.
Yeah.
All right, good enough. Let's keep on trucking.
Alrighty. Moving on.
Stop.
We got
Did we wake it up?
a sweeper prototype here. Weak to lightning, an early prototype of the sweeper due to a malfunctioning AI system the engineers could never fix. These units were deemed a failure and discarded into the slums, where they lived on. After repeated attacks, the arms section goes into a rampage, inflicting a certain amount of damage. To shut down rampage mode will fill its stagger gauge, and you can steal turbo ethers from him. So let's go ahead and take him down. I'm not really too worried about MP right now because I don't really think we're going to be fighting all that. You know what? That's a lie. We're going to have the Coliseum this episode. So let's just go ahead and attack.
I'm waiting.
And let's see what we could do without wasting too much MP. Okay, I told you to guard right there. Counter strike. So the counter strike went off, but his attack still went right through it.
Come on.
This must be that rampage. Oh, ooh, that's not good. He is standing on me. He is standing on me. That is not good.
I'll put you on ice. You've got this.
Go ahead and switch back to Cloud and take him out. And let's also go ahead and Cura Cloud. Getting Aerith up to max and taking care of us a little bit. I could talk to Aerith right here.
I wonder if someone blocked it off because of all the monsters that kept showing up.
Pretty dangerous place for kids to play.
Raised in the slums, remember?
You're tough.
That's supposed to be a compliment?
From Cloud, I'm gonna go with yes. So I must have missed that dialogue option the first time, because I remember being confused as to why my map showed that I can go down that way. But anyway, going on down the ladder and opening up the chest. It contains 2 high potions. And shimming along through the fallen debris. I believe this brings us to those weird looking enemies. Once we make it through here. Like the upside down carrot things with tentacle arms. Oh no, it could be completely wrong.
Leave this to me.
Nope, brings us to some more seahorses. So let's go on triple slash.
Stay back.
Let's go ahead and switch over to Aerith because she has the ice and magical attacks.
That's it. This one's for you.
So we have built up an ATV, so let's Blizzara one of the seahorses. Even though he moved right out of it. Let's... You know what? Let's try doing a soul drain, see if that stops us. Apparently not. So let's just continue on attacking and hoping for the best. Ooh, that guy stopped, so back over to Cloud. Take on Seahorse B with a triple slash. There we go. And moving on forward. Down here. Let's go ahead and have Aerith heal us up again. In this chest, we have 1,000 gil. What's our gil level? Hey, we're over 1,000,000, and 1,000,000 is not the cap. Good to know. I don't know why you would ever need that much gil in this particular game, but now we have it. You guys are gonna wake up, aren't you? I do not trust the smoggers, guys. It's a trap. I know it's a trap. We're gonna go up here. Anything through here? Other than the way we're supposed to go? Apparently not. So let's see what is on the lower path. I think it's just another route to where we're ultimately going to end up being. It
looks like
is,
a dead end.
but we have a chest containing a mega potion. I did wake up the smoggers by doing that. So I'm going to Thundaga the smoggers, and then I'm going to switch over to Aerith because she has that lightning AoE attack, which is called the Sorceress Storm.
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
And oh no,
Get him! What the?
I am trapped back here now, aren't I? Alright, so that took down one smogger. Let's get out of the explosion area.
Go on!
And let's go ahead and do the Sorceress Storm again to take down the other one. And there we go. And back to Cloud, and she's going to get hit by that, isn't she? Yeah, she did. And she got hit by that one too. Oh, good job, Aerith. So that is going to call for a Kiraga on yourself. And that should actually kill like both of us. Yep. So now we're both back at full health. So let's go ahead and play with our little crane game.
Hey, I bet you can grab that container with the arm.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Go ahead and lower and pick up the container.
Not half bad. So do you moonlight as a crane operator or something? Yeah?
He's just really good with his hands, Aerith.
Oh no, look. Why is it always gotta be so tough? Lucky for me, you'll make this easier.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do is head over here and drop the thing right here.
Okay, Cloud, ready?
Then now let's go ahead and move our hand back over here and pick up Aerith. And I don't think that there's going to be anything that we could pick up by dropping Aerith on that crate that we just put over there. But I want to double check. So I'm going to drop her off and see if she goes anywhere. Doesn't look like it, so let's go ahead and pick her back up. And let's go ahead and deposit her up next to the ladder up here. Dropping her off.
Okay, right there. Hold on while I drop the ladder.
Alright, now let's go ahead and head down the ladder ourselves. Smash the boxes for a high potion. Then now climb on up.
Cloud, over here.
Let's go ahead and follow Aerith down. Anything over here? That's where we ultimately end up going. I believe that there's a bench over here, which there is.
Well,
As well as a fireplace or fire pit.
Look,
Someone made a campfire.
they found a way down. So can we.
Alright. Hey, there's the drakes. I don't think I even realized those were there last time. But I'm gonna take a seat. Regain. I don't actually think I need to do that. I'm pretty sure I was topped off from the last heal that I did. So now we're going to take on the lesser drakes. We've got 2 of them this time instead of just the 1. Got this one pressured. So let's triple slash and just see if we can't take him down before he flies away and casts a tornado on us, which I figured it was going to be a fool's errand, but it was worth a try. Alright, so we've got 1 drake down. Let's see if we can't do the same as the other one.
Try this.
Oh no, tornado.
It's on now.
I like how I caught him with the last triple slash and it put him in pressure. Alright, so we took care of the drakes. Let's regain some more health. And move on. Let's go back on over here and down the ladder way. What a tiny car.
Well,
Cars are never
not too
proportioned
fast,
correctly
okay?
in video games.
Got it.
Got a Moogle medal right there. Not that I have any use for them anymore. Go ahead and cross the I-beam. I feel like this would be like the perfect place to hide an Easter egg. Like, I don't know, just... I know that it could never be Emerald Weapon, but just put like the 3 red eyes underneath the water, like that very specific triangular pattern. Just make it look like 3 glowing materia spots. Alright, and I love these guys, so I'm going to be
around?
quiet.
Guess it's just us.
It's still warm.
Should we relight it? Have our own campfire?
I need to get back. Besides,
Looky here, boys. Caught us some burglars.
Coming into our homes and stealing our shit? Doing crimes?
I'd say we're owed compensatory damages.
Can't put him in a composite. I don't get it.
How stupid can you be? It's crazy simple. Compensatory damages is like, it's like compensation for damages.
Oh yeah! That's what you get when you... when somebody else...
we haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we were just passing through.
Oh, a likely story.
Okay, what do you want?
Nothing but our due recompense, that's all.
What's due recompense?
The recompense.
Do recompense?
No shit for brains, due recompense. It's like, compensatory damages.
So damages recompense. I get it.
Simple as that.
I think we've heard enough.
Alright, so we've got Beck, Burke, and Butch. Beck is the leader of the Beck's Badasses, a gang based in the area around the collapsed road. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, he is especially bad at sizing up the strength of his enemies. His special ability is feigning knowledge of things. Then we got Burke, which is a member of Beck's gang, which claims the collapsed road as its territory. He goes with the flow and lets Beck make all the decisions. His special ability is playing dead. And then we got Butch, a member of Beck's Badasses, a gang based in the area around the collapsed road. Endlessly inquisitive, he constantly peppers Beck with questions. His special ability is playing dead. They are all weak to fire and use magic attacks to rapidly fill their stagger gauge. Alright. So here we go. Let's go triple slash. And just keep on going. That's Burke down. So I did not need a counter stance right there. But I did. So let's go ahead and take down Butch now with another triple slash. And that actually took down all three of them.
Okay, guys, whatever you do, don't move.
Don't look.
Just something about those guys. I love them. And I love when they show up later in the game as well. I believe twice, actually. Might have just been once.
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here!
Wait, you guys! Don't leave me! I'm coming!
Alright, so they run away. I wonder if they actually leave anything for us. They didn't actually come back and check last time. Which they do not, unfortunately. So let's continue on. Now, I feel like it is important to mention that the choices that we make moving forward affects the dress that Cloud gets. So we've already locked in our... I believe we chose the mature dress for Tifa.
Random question.
We have locked
Why did you
in
quit being a soldier?
the second level dress
You don't have to
for
tell me if you don't.
Aerith, and now we are hopefully going to unlock
did you have any soldier
the
friends?
highest level dress
Any
for
war buddies?
Cloud.
No. Not really.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, I personally feel like the dress that we got looks better than the highest level
What we
dress.
got here?
But it is what it is. Wait, was Beck back? No. I think I did the same thing last time. But we got another sweeper prototype and some bandits. The prototype is, of course, going to be weak to the lightning and the bandits to fire. So let's go ahead and do our thing. Bandit down. And with the deadly dodge and HP recovery, we are staying relatively topped off on health.
Come on.
Alright, prototype. Let's do our thing. Hit him with a counter stand right there.
I'm waiting.
And he jumped over me for that one, unfortunately. And he dodged right by me for that one. But that don't matter, because he shouldn't stagger to dead. Yep. There we go. Going down. Alright. Moving onward. Ah, there is not another magnify. Darn it. Oh well. It was worth the hope. All the other materia was respawning. I was hoping that we would get another
Stupid
magnifier.
ladders, always out of reach. Okay, Cloud, heading down. You're in charge of the arm. Got it?
Oh well, this will make this relatively simpler now that we don't need to basically completely break down the setup to get the magnifier.
Cloud!
So let's go ahead and grab this container. Move it on over here. Drop it down. Switch cranes. Come down here and pick up this container. Then put this container right on top of the other container. And then once we let go of that, switch cranes again, drop down and grab Aerith.
It's this way.
Functionality-wise, I wonder what the point is of having the crane's arms or fingers being able to rotate on the backward axis. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop off Aerith. Switch of cranes one last time. And I'll come down and pick up Aerith. And then once you finally climbs on up, we're going to swing on over to where we grab the other crate, drop her down, and there we go. Puzzle complete.
Thanks for the lift. I'll have that ladder down for you in a sec.
Yes, ma'am. Now, I feel like these ladders should not be like the fold-up type ladders. I feel like it just would cause for more problems than it fixes. Like, I don't see the point of having these be fold-up ladders.
That went pretty well.
Sure did.
Alright, now Cloud's gonna go for the high five and get rejected.
Huh? Wait a minute. Did you just...
Nope.
Don't worry. We'll be on the same page next time.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, okay?
Alright, now moving on forward.
Hold it right there, lovebird.
We got some more bandits up here.
Pass through our territory, then you gotta pay the toll.
I just got stunned by
Here
something.
goes.
I don't really know what.
This one's for you.
But let's go ahead and do a Sorcerer's Stone.
Backing off
Take
a
care
bit.
of Bandit C.
We made it. Smell the fresh air?
Alright. And I don't think I'm actually going to need it. But I'm going to take off the revival or the healing material. No. I'm going to take off the revival materia for a second. And just put steel on. Because I believe we're about to come up against someone that we could steal a championship belt from. I know I already have two. But I mean,
Cloud,
it doesn't
up
hurt.
top.
Can I pass by without doing the high five? If I wait here?
Oh, don't leave me hanging.
I
Give
wonder
me some
how long.
skin.
Alright, so it looks like you have to do the high five here. Which, I mean, I don't really mind. I just wanted to see if we could walk by here, which unfortunately we can't. Alright, here we are back at the playground.
All right, there it is. The gate to Sector 7.
Looks shut. How do we open it?
More importantly, how about we take a break? Sound good?
No. I don't have time
Up there looks nice. Come on.
Oh, Aerith.
You know, a long time ago, I used to sell flowers here.
She really does
Oh, yeah?
have your number, Cloud.
So, Cloud, you were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
I don't think that Cloud ever
What's his
told
name?
her his rank.
You probably know him.
Zach.
Are you okay?
And Sephiroth and the Fates realize that Cloud's not supposed to know his name yet, so they give him a little brain aneurysm.
Wow. Your eyes.
Oh. It's 'cause of the Mako. All soldiers have them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm bumming you out. We should go. Gotta look forward, not back.
So maybe I was wrong about that dude being here. I really thought that he was, though. Alright, so before moving on, you know I gotta do this at least one more time. Because I won't be able to do it again. As well as cross the tires. Let's do that one more time. Let's head on into this little back area, get our chest. Containing a bottle of ether. Do the slide one more time. And let's go talk to Aerith.
Here. This won't take long. Ready?
Why is there a manhole cover underneath
Wanna
a
get
child's
to Sector 7
toy?
in style? This is the passageway for you.
He does want to leave her.
Go ahead.
You gonna be okay getting home?
And if I said I wasn't?
I'll go with you.
Thought you needed to get back. Don't worry. I have a backup route for emergencies, and it's safer too.
Why did we take that over here in the first place? Alright, so Aerith has left the party. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Guess this is it then. Ready?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. And here comes Tifa. It was a mature dress that we chose,
Yeah.
right?
Tifa?
Yes, it was. The good old-fashioned original dress.
Cloud, you're alive. I thought we'd lost you.
What's going on?
Shh. I'll explain everything later. But now I'm on my way to see Don Corneo. You should head back to 7th Heaven, meet up with the gang.
But...
I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick?
I have.
Yeah? Yeah!
I mean, the carriage or coach dude wouldn't realize like
Oh,
the
no,
extra
you
way to
don't.
cloud
You're
jumping up
going
there.
after her.
She's a big girl. She can handle the likes of him. And worse.
You don't know Corneo. It doesn't matter how strong or smart you think you are. He'll find a way to turn it against you. And where is she going to meet him? A mansion filled with his goons. Come on. Aren't you worried what might happen in there? You have to help her. Come on.
There's Aerith forcing the plot again.
Okay.
Because she knows what needs to happen. I really don't think
Cloud,
that you
we
could
gotta hurry.
convince me that she doesn't know. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Hey there. Where you headed?
You gave a ride to a girl earlier. Do you have any idea where she went?
No, and if you don't need a ride, then get the hell out of here. Can't you see I'm trying to work?
Can't say I can, no.
What'd you say to me, you little...
What's all the ruckus out here? I don't know you. What's your story?
We're looking for a girl who took one of your carriages. Can you help us find her?
Depends. What do you want with this girl here?
Guess. We want to save...
So this is Chocobo
Save
Sam. I
her
wonder if
from
he
a
has
life
any
without this
relationship
handsome
to
guy.
Choco Billy, the
So,
breeder in the original
That's how it
game.
is, huh? Well, I get a lot of customers. Hard to keep track of them all. This girl, what's she look like?
Well,
So this is the first choice for that. This is the first choice that determines your dress in this for Cloud in this part of the game. So what you want to do is select. She's great at handling the books.
she's great at handling the books.
Cloud, I really don't think that'll help.
Wait a minute. You talking about Tifa?
That's her.
Oh, looks like someone's got a bit of a crush. Hate to break your heart, kid, but it's gonna be a long while before she sees the light of day again.
What do you mean?
She's a real pretty girl. Corneo's hosting another audition, and Tifa was chosen as a candidate
An audition for what?
for the title of the next Mrs. Corneo. She's what he
The
likes all
next
rolled into
Mrs.
one
Corneo.
sweet
How many
package.
wives has this guy
Having
gone through?
scouted girls for so long, I know his taste better than my own. And considering those tastes, I can guarantee you this. She won't be walking out of that mansion anytime soon. If at all.
So where can we find this Don Corneo?
What are you asking for? Thinking of raising holy hell or something?
Yeah, maybe
But
a
you
little
gotta,
bit.
But leave me out of it. I told you what you want to know. Now take a walk.
And there goes
We're
our best
walking.
lead yet.
No, Aerith,
Maybe we'll have
I'm your
better
best
luck in
lead.
town. Let's check it out.
Because I know exactly what needs to be done, Aerith. We've got a chest up over here.
Hey, newbie. This delivery isn't due for inspection.
Huh? These ones addressed to Don Corneo?
Yes, idiot. Those ones.
Alright, so let's go ahead and move on into Wall Market. South Wall Market.
Wall Market, the pleasure capital of Midgar that's got everything for everybody. couple, huh? It's all good. Play together, do your own thing, earn a little scratch on the side even. Whatever you're into, we got you. Got a special one-time limited offer.
No, thank you. Come on, Cloud. Let's go.
Alright, so I want to talk to
what
this
kind
guy.
of mischief you looking to get up to tonight?
Alright, so he's not able to help me with anything.
Step right up, step right up. It's the fully automated, state-of-the-art item procurement machine.
Competition's fierce, but hey.
I don't know if we can actually get anything from this.
Maybe it's broken?
Welcome.
So let's talk to this guy.
Huh? What's that? Not working, you say? Huh. Maybe there's something wrong with the wiring. Well, all right. Huh? It shot you? Well, that's not good for business. Wiring must be faulty or something.
Can I talk to you a third time?
Huh? What's that? Not working, you say? Huh. Maybe there's something wrong with the wiring.
Alright. So, can I do anything now?
Maybe it's broken?
I have to be able to do something with this, right?
It's the fully automated state. Huh? It shot you? Well,
Apparently not right now. Let's go ahead and head over here. And I believe the second choice is to not follow Johnny down there for your dress. Let's go ahead and head in here. See if there's anybody that I could talk to. Because there is a song that I'm missing that is in here somewhere. I have no idea where, but it is the only song that I'm missing. Oh, do I need to talk to you for it?
Thank you. I signed with Ch9 Records a while back, but I'm still looking for my first big hit. It's been 7 years now. Not easy, but you gotta do what you love. And I love to sing. This is a new song of mine. Maybe it'll be that #1.
There we go. There's our last song. Jeez, I can't believe I didn't get that my first time through here. But so that is all 31 of the audio tracks in here. Now we're going to head straight up to Don Corneo. Completely ignoring Johnny. You know what, before I do that, I am actually going to save just in case I mess up. Alright.
I think we might have found our man. And he's a gaudy one.
That he is. So let's go ahead and head over here for our chest. Which is a bottle of ether. Then let's go talk to Leslie. And the annoying whole triangle doors of Don Corneo. I feel like they did that just purposely to annoy you every time you had
Not
to
so
come
fast,
in here.
buddy. Back it up. Got no need for pretty boys here.
We're looking for someone.
Let me guess. First time in Wall Market.
Yeah? So?
So people can't just walk through the dump's front door. Especially men.
How about me then? Can I go inside?
Maybe. But you're gonna wish you didn't.
You know Leslie? She's kinda cute. Homely, but cute.
Excuse you?
Kinda cute's not gonna cut it.
Come on. Can't you help us out?
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Aerith.
Seriously, Les, she's not half bad. With a little work, I bet she'd clean up real nice.
Cloud.
You have no idea.
Requesting permission to kill.
I'm okay with it. Cloud's not, though.
If you're really sure you want to join an audition, then you're gonna need to get official approval.
And who can give us that?
The trio. The only ones in town who are considered authorities on Corneo's particular tastes. First, there's Chocobo Sam. And then there's Madam M over at the massage parlor. Last but not least, there's the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea. They're an eccentric bunch, to put it mildly. And you should know they don't recommend just any girl stupid enough to come knocking.
Duly noted. Thanks for the info. We'll be back soon.
Alright, so now at this point, let's go and talk to Chocobo Sam, then Andrea, then Madam M.
Aerith, you sure about this?
If you've got any better ideas.
Not really.
So that's the way it is. Tifa's been invited into the Don's estate.
Huh?
But to earn such a privilege, you must first win the approval of one of the trio. Right? Meaning, I now know what I must do to save her. Stay strong, Tifa! Help is on the way! Johnny's coming, baby!
I was kind of hoping that if we didn't interact with you, then we wouldn't have to deal with you.
Is he?
Nope.
Anyway, let's go over to Chocobo Sam. And we're going to be selecting heads on him again. I know that we did that last time, but everything that I've looked up, that is the correct choice for
What were you thinking?
for Cloud's dress.
Not you two again. Told you once, I'll tell you 1,000 times. Got nothing for you. Now scram.
Wait, here's out. You're one of the trio, right? I want you to get me into the audition.
Huh?
Pretty please?
Why not?
Really?
Sure. Next time an audition comes around, I'll put your name in the hat.
Next time will be too late. Can't you get me into this one?
You want in now? No can do, sweetheart. Already recommended Tifa, and she's got this in the bag.
How can you be so sure Corneo will pick Tifa? You never know, he might pick me.
Damn, you really do want in, don't you?
Sure.
Or he might pick us. He might pick Cloud.
Then how's about we play for it? Call it, Missy. Heads or tails? Guess right, and I'll grant you your wish. Guess wrong, and you'll leave me in peace.
Alright, so we're going to be going with heads.
Heads.
Tail, you lose. Hey, don't look so glum. You're a pretty enough gal. Just not quite Corneo's cup of tea. But if only the Don will do, try convincing one of the other two. That's why it's a trio, not just the Mio. Now skedaddle.
Wait.
That voice actor sounds very familiar.
Mind if I see that coin of yours?
Wouldn't those both technically
Trick
be
coin.
heads?
I had a hunch.
That's cheating!
And that's the wall market way. Lesson learned.
Still cheating.
Alright, so now let's go on over to the Honeybee Inn.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Any item you can think of.
Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and head inside.
It's supposed to go down like this. I just wanted to
Think
see
so.
Andrea.
Let me handle this.
We will.
You wait out here, okay?
And why would I do that? No, I'm coming with.
I'm not really sure that...
You're a man of many talents, but talking isn't one of them.
True that, true that. Going on inside.
Whoa.
Good evening.
Oh. Hey,
Welcome to the heart and soul of Wall Market, the Honeybee Inn. Is there a honey boy or girl whose company you desire?
Andrea?
Here to see Andrea Rodea.
Ah, the shining star of the Honeybee Inn. Now, are you the one who made the appointment, sir? Can I have your name?
Oh, we don't have an appointment.
I see. I'm terribly sorry, sir. An appointment is required, and the earliest available slot is 3 years from now.
3 years?
All we want is 5 minutes. He can spare that.
I need his help for the Corneo audition.
Yes, well, regardless of the circumstances, you cannot meet him without an appointment.
Is there really no other way?
It is rare, but Mr. Rodea does occasionally extend invitations to individuals who catch his eye. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but there really is nothing that can be done.
I guess that's that then. Oh well, let's try someone else.
Alright, now that leaves us with Madam M. Let's go and talk to her.
Oh, this place is full up too.
Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and head in here.
Welcome, welcome. Just the two of you? Step right up. Now then, what manner of massage do you desire?
Say what?
Is this your first time in our establishment?
Mm-hmm.
We are a hand massage parlor. An excess of fatigue and tension can make even the simplest task a terrible strain. It is our pleasure to relieve our patrons of that tension. And what better way to seek relief than through the skilled ministrations of a professional? So now that we understand each other, what manner of massage do you desire?
We're not customers.
Then you are...
Hoping you can help us get an invite to an audition with Don...
For the love of... Say another word and I'll shove this fan right down your throat. This is the last thing I need. You're young and stupid, and I suppose that means you think I'll let you off easy. So, you want what? A favor? Well, here's the thing. This is a massage parlor, a respectable establishment. But if you don't require our services, then tell me! Is there any reason I shouldn't have you dragged outside and shot for wasting my valuable time? Well...
Oh, look bad for business?
Name?
Cloud
Famine.
Hand.
Huh?
Give
Right.
it to me! The strong, firm hands of a fighter, yet they possess a certain elegance and grace. Okay, Cloud. Let's see what you're made of. After that, we'll talk. So, which course will it be?
Alright, so the next choice we need for Cloud's best dress is going to be the luxury course right here.
Then make your way to the room in the back and wait.
Cloud?
This exclusive treatment is reserved for our most well-to-do patrons. First, the hand cream. A generous coating for each and every one of your richly deserving fingers. Let's start with the tips. That's it. Relax. I'm only here to help.
Is this a thing that actually do in Japan? Is just hand massages?
Oh, did that hurt?
No.
Then I'll move on to the base of the fingers. Let's see if we can't improve your circulation and get that blood flowing. No, don't fight it. Stress is poison to the body. And finally, some gentle stimulation for the palm. No more than a touch. Just like this. Oh, What was that? A cry of pleasure? Is this how you like it? How about this? Or maybe this?
Then our Cloud's gonna start walking up on out here feeling all violated.
Right.
How was it?
Huh?
I want to talk about it, Aerith.
You okay?
Yep, I'm fine.
You're acting weird, Cloud.
I am?
Really weird.
But you just never had a massage like
Think
that
you'll
before,
make a habit
Aerith.
of it? All right then. I think I've seen everything I need to see.
So?
Tell me what you want, and we'll take it from there.
So let's go ahead and talk to Madam M now.
You're one of the trio, right? I want to get into Corneo's next audition.
And why in the world would you want to do that? Okay.
Really?
But you cannot go dressed like that.
Huh?
I could never send Corneo a candidate wearing such a plain-looking getup. Doing so would call my position as one of the trio into question.
Is something wrong with my outfit?
So this is our third, or our next choice for Cloud's dress. The correct answer from what I've looked at is going to be it looks comfortable.
It's comfortable, isn't it?
Cloud the fashion critic.
Look, just take it outside the parlor, would you?
Sorry, we'll stop. So, what should I do about the outfit?
You just leave that to me. I'll put you in a dress so fabulous, you'll look like a million gil. So long as you can afford it.
How much?
What I said. But don't worry. It's obvious you can't afford a dress with that kind of price tag.
Yes, I
So
can.
listen, I have an idea. There's an underground coliseum in this town. Up for a fight, Cloud?
Can I just give you a million gil? I
Because
really
I'm
don't
getting
want to
into
fight
that
Hell
arena.
House again.
If you win the tournament, I'll transform Aerith into a drop-dead gorgeous beauty.
There any prize money?
Yes, for the person who got you in. So, what do you say?
All right.
That's what I like to hear. You'll need this. They're already letting fighters inside. You should hurry. Run along.
Alright, so I am going to pause the video here. I will see you guys back at the
What we gotten
Coliseum.
ourselves into?
Alright, so here we are at the Coliseum. Let's go ahead and head on down. What do I have equipped in my materia slot? I have steel. I do not want steel. I want revive. I honestly forget why I had steel in there. Let's go ahead and put revive back in. And let's talk to this guy.
What's this? You're here to compete?
Yes, sir.
No, you're cutting it really close. So, the two of you are a team?
Team? No, it's just me.
Yes, the two of us are a team. I need to get into that audition, but I won't let anyone else fight my battles for me. That includes you, mister.
All right.
Aerith is a little pushy right there, but works for me. So let's go ahead and head on down.
Down, down, down we go. So, how deep does this thing go, you think?
All the way.
I wonder how many people are fighting.
Not enough to stop us.
Hey, you're not nervous, are you?
Nope.
Alright, so Cloud's eyes are blue
You're even
again.
more quiet than usual.
Just trying to focus, like you should.
I really want to know why it changes up. I mean, I know that Square would not have accidentally done something like that.
Hey, lovebirds, over here.
I also find it funny how everyone thinks that we're a couple here. I love these two.
Where your every desire can be indulged for the right price. To you esteemed connoisseurs of chaos and bloodshed, we bid you the warmest of welcomes. Are you sitting comfortably? For tonight, the most gruesome spectacle anywhere in Wall Market or beyond shall be yours to witness. Here in the Corneo Coliseum! Tonight's grand prize is no less than 1 million gil, and there's only one way to get it. Brutalize your opponents, thoroughly and utterly, viciously, without mercy, until they vomit black. Only the most ruthless fighters, the savages still standing here at the end, shall claim the gil and the glory. And now, the long-awaited event in which the blood-starved beast will battle for your amusement in the corner! Warriors of every shape and size will fight to the death before your very eyes in tonight's Corneo Cup!
Alright, so after that entertaining cutscene, let's go ahead and head on over here into this room. How are we on health? A little low, could use for a top off. Let's go ahead and do that. And I don't think there's going to be anything new in the vending machine, but let's go ahead and take a look and find out. There's a Mega Potion on sale, but other than that, nothing new by the look of it. Negative. Alright, and now, to the best of my knowledge, the next thing we need to do to ensure we get Cloud's best dresses, we need to talk to Johnny over here.
Oh, you again.
Ouch, what happened to your face?
I just needed a little scratch, you know? So I signed up for the preliminaries and, well, I hope you guys realize what you're getting into. I don't want to scare you, but if you can make a run for it, you should.
We'll be good.
Cloud and Aerith, your match will begin shortly. Please make your way to the gate.
You know, maybe we needed to do that to advance the story.
We're in way too deep to back out now.
Let's go ahead and talk to him
I've been
again.
more scared in my entire life.
Alright. So let's go ahead and talk to the coordinator over here.
You two ready?
Yes, sir.
Try not to get yourselves killed.
Don't worry, man. We'll be fine. Up until the very last match, but I have a strategy for that last one.
Our next match, we welcome two fighters, a young couple no less. Talk about a bad day! This is their first tournament, the bad first date, and most likely their last, inexperienced as they are. Or are they? Give it up for Cloud and Aerith! You suck!
Couple, get out of here with that lovey-dovey bullshit!
What's up with the pole? Gonna do a little dance for us, baby girl?
Just ignore him, Aerith.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Zero, one of Wall Market's own, a renowned master of beasts. Will his pets make a meal of our two challengers before our very eyes? They've already been given their appetizer. Their hunger for flesh and fear is unquenchable. The demon dogs of hell, the sanguine stalkers!
You brought animals?
First timers, huh? There's no rule that says you gotta fight man to man.
We're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Who will prevail in this brutal contest between man and beast? This could be over in an instant, so don't even blink. Without further ado, the fourth match of the first round begins now.
Alright, so here we go. First up is the Beastmaster. He's a Don Corneo henchman. He wields a deadly dagger and makes monsters do his bidding. He puts these skills to good use in the Corneo Cup. When his HP gets low, he drinks a concoction that helps keep his attacks from being interrupted. Once he's doped up, attacks no longer fill his stagger gauge. And we have his 2 bloodhounds over here. Military canines trained by Shinra's Public Security Division. Genetic modifications have bestowed these animals with tentacles that can drain energy from their victims. Unless they are in the middle of an attack or knocked off balance, they will evade all magic except for spells that are guaranteed to hit. And they are weak to ice, and the Beastmaster is weak to fire, and now that I think about it, I don't know what we have set on our weapons. Well, let's go ahead and open this up with a triple slash. And just start wailing on the bloodhounds first. Let's do another triple slash. And that's it. Both of the bloodhounds down, so let's go ahead and take care of the Beastmaster. With another triple slash, got him pressured, so let's go ahead and focus thrust. And this should be the end of him right there. I mean, I saw it coming, Scotch. So let's go ahead and get ready to go back in. Anytime. There we go. There's the door. Let's go ahead and talk to the gatekeeper.
Well, that's one win down. Go team. What's wrong?
The rules don't make sense.
Yeah, true. But maybe it'll be better in the next match?
Come on, Cloud.
Nah, wouldn't bet on it. Better to
First rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. Third rule of Fight Club, there are no rules. I don't know if that's actually the quote, but that is what it is in my brain right now. So let's go ahead and talk to the Beastmaster.
Well, that was some bullshit. Guess I better start looking for a new job.
Cloud and Aerith, your match will begin shortly.
Good to know, good to know.
Please make your way to the gate.
Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Get some rest.
Do we need to heal up? Not really, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt. So let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. I'm also going to be doing my best not to be using any MP during this, so that when that Hell House fight comes up, we are as stocked up as we possibly can be. So let's go ahead and head on out here. Talk to the gatekeeper.
That's what they call beginner's luck. But the next match won't be so easy. Ready to rock?
Yes, sir.
Just remember, try not to die.
Don't worry, man. We won't. I don't know if you can hear that ambulance outside my window, but if you can, my apologies.
From their first date with death, I present the Lucky Couple. We're like unlucky for the rest of us. Give it up once again for Cloud and Aerith.
Couple my ass! What the hell you two trying to pull? You assholes cost me a fortune!
Yeah! Their opponents, reavers in the scrapyard, thieves and killers through and through. Two criminal for common criminals, the worst of the worst. Ladies and gentlemen, check their pockets, because they may have already robbed you blind. The most contemptible sons of bitches in town of Walmarket, Bex Benefits!
Here we got these three again.
Desserts taste like? Huh? Like justice! Like payback!
And who are these unscrupulous-looking gentlemen? It would seem that there are actually 8 members of Beck's Badasses.
Hey, that's cheating.
The only rule here is that there are no rules. Yeah! If Corneo says it's okay, you gotta suck it up.
Did not have Brandon in approval!
This is ridiculous.
The odds are overwhelmingly stacked against this. Could be a real bloodbath. So I implore you, ladies and gentlemen, don't look away, or you may miss the best part. The second match of the Corneo Cup semifinals begins.
Alright, so here we are up against the Beck's Badasses, and of course we've got Burke, where are they? Birch and Beck, and then we have a bunch of Corneo lackeys, Don Corneo's henchmen. Some are former troopers, others common thugs hired off the streets. They all have a favorite weapon they reach for when things get rough, and they are always ready for a fight. When their HP gets low, they drink a concoction that helps keep their attacks from being interrupted. Once they've doped up, attacks no longer fill their stagger gauge, and they are all weak to fire. Let's go ahead and open up with a triple slash. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do another triple slash. See, oh, I got stunned. So let's go ahead and come on over to Aerith and do a full power Tempest before moving on over to the next target. And let's go ahead and do another full Tempest here. Then let's go back to Cloud, or not.
I'll show you what I can do.
Build up, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. ATB, that's what I was trying to say. Let's do a ray of, actually, let's go ahead and run up over here. Get kicked out of the way, apparently. Run up over here and do a Sorceress Storm. Aw, you stupid. Do a Sorceress Storm over here. There we go. Now let's go back to Cloud and do another triple slash. Took care of that guy. Let's do another triple slash. I feel like we only have 2 left, so this should be going down pretty easily. And we built an ATB, so let's do another triple slash, and that took care of the last guy.
What the hell did I just see? It was 2 against, I don't remember how many exactly, but a lot. But somehow the winners of our match are...
Oh wow, they have a record up there of 13 wins and 15 losses. Cloud has a tournament of, this is his first tournament. That's a cool little, whatchamacallit, detail that they put in.
That kid's really something.
Well, of course he is. I did give him a massage, you know. His palm told quite the tale. He's cheated death more than a few times.
That's the truth.
So have half the people in this town.
Not like us.
Anyway, we're both still alive. Call it.
There you go again. One of these days, your luck is going to run out.
When I fall from grace, maybe I'll land in your parlor once more.
That is one mistake I will never repeat.
You gotta admit, Andy, the way he moves is totally amazing. Andy!
Next up, the big finale.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not.
I thought you'd be happier.
just thinking about what we might face next.
But you know, we've made it this far. I'm sure we can handle anything they throw at us.
Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Just again, to be on the safe side.
Cloud and Aerith. The final match will begin shortly.
Let's go ahead and head through the door to our fans, I guess. Our fans' flowers, I should say. Let's go ahead and talk to the gang.
Does this mean I don't gossip like dead no more?
Nope, you do not. Let's talk to him.
You two are really something else. I could use that kind of muscle in my gang.
Sorry, Beck, not gonna happen. And where's the third one? There he is.
So hungry.
I'm sorry, Burke. Oh, well, let's go ahead and talk to the gatekeeper.
Man, you proved me wrong. You guys are pretty good. It's the final match. You good to go?
We are ready.
Got a lot of money riding on you two. Win it for me.
I forget who we're fighting here.
Gentlemen, our time together is almost over. Tonight's thrilling Corneo Cup.
I believe it's 2 sweepers.
Has only one match to go. We know. We're just as disappointed as you are. But ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end. So let's celebrate by getting so damn loud, they'll hear us up on the line! Yeah! Come on! Once more, the sweethearts who surprised us with upset after spectacular upset. The power couple with the boundless love for bloodshed. The champions of Madam M, Cloud and Aerith!
Blue eyes.
Yeah! Come on now! Come on! You can do better than that!
By the way, I am playing on a PS4 Pro, so I don't know if that makes like the eye color shift any more apparent. But yeah, it's definitely something that I've noticed. Obviously.
Come on!
Robots?
More like Shinra armor.
More like cheating.
I really should have checked what materia I have equipped.
1 million guild prize! Get ready for a fight guaranteed to go down in history! The final match of the Corneo Cup begins now!
Alright, so here we got these guys. Let's see what we have. Ooh, we do have thunder. Alright. So let's go ahead and just triple slash these guys. Start building up ATB and get ready for attacks. Ooh, this guy is pressured, so let's build up his stagger gauge. The sweeper is staggered, I should say. And let's build up a little bit of health. He is staggered again, so let's focus thrust. He is staggered again, or not again, but he is staggered, so let's go ahead and take him out. Hopefully with a triple slash, he goes down. So he is down. Let's go ahead and build up a little bit of HP. Are you not going to attack now that I'm in counter stance? You did not. Alright, so building up more ATB. Let's get ready to counter stance this guy. Here it comes. There we go. So there was one counter stance, or counter attack I should say. And I am almost able to summon, actually. But does Cloud not have a summon on? Cloud should have Bahamut on. Apparently not though, but looks like we are getting a little low on health. So I am going to go ahead and cast Kiraga on Cloud. And then use this opportunity to counter stance. And here we go again. Or not.
Come on.
That did not work the way I wanted it to. But this guy should be going down relatively soon. And there we go.
I can't believe it! And the winners of the Corneo Cup, the deadly and dynamic duo, Cloud and Aerith!
My condolences. Oh, you're taking this rather well. I was looking forward to a little temper tantrum.
When you bet it all on a toss, sometimes you get burned by Lady Luck. Every coin has two sides.
You're right, of course, even if they are both the same.
Later.
And now, I believe I have a prize to collect.
Not so fast, Madam M.
Madam will have to wait. The Don's demanding that we tack on one more match, it seems.
What?
If they win out, then you get paid in full.
Now hold on just a goddamn minute.
His call, not mine.
Now that that's over, we can go save Tifa.
Not
We'll
quite,
head down to
Aerith.
Madame M's, get you changed, and then it's off to Corneo's.
Right.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you still have one fight left.
What do you mean?
The crowd loved your show a little too much. People were placing hefty bets, much heftier than you can possibly imagine. Corneo's going to milk this for as much as he can.
Meaning what?
You face and defeat Corneo's fighter of choice. And
The Hell House.
Then will you be declared winners of the tournament.
Hey, that wasn't the deal.
Too bad,
Don't you
Aerith.
think I know that? Ah! You greedy bastard! Scum-sucking piece of shit-festering asshole! But that's the way it is. Corneo's the one who makes the rules around here. But if you win this match, Corneo will have to accept your victory. And the crowd will make sure he does.
So this is the last one?
I sure hope so.
Alright guys, so first we are going to heal up, and then I'm going to rearrange some materia for a second, and I will be back once we are all set up for this upcoming fight. Alright guys, so we are back, and I have just finished changing out some equipment. So for Cloud here, we are of course using the Hard Edge for maximum attack power possible, and the Supreme Bracer to increase our physical defense as well as give us a little bit of magic defense. And then oddly enough, the Fury Ring. I haven't actually used this yet in my playthrough, but I know what it does, and I kind of never really wanted to use it because I know what it does and I know how to give Cloud Berserk. But what this ring is going to do is going to put us in a constant Berserk state. And what that means is we are going to be doing a lot more damage to our opponent, but we are also going to be receiving more damage. As for materia here, we have healing and revival just in case anything goes weird. Then we also have ATB assist, so that once we start using our abilities, we can give Aerith a little bit of ATB. We have ATB stagger, so again, once we start staggering the enemy, we start gaining a little bit of ATB as well. The luck up materia, just to increase our critical chance and the damage that we do. And then an HP up materia to give us the most health that we could have right now. And then down here, we are going to have the elemental materia linked with lightning on our armor, so that, excuse me, so that once the Hell House starts going, like, cycling through his elemental phases, he will actually start healing us with the lightning aura that he projects. So here's hoping that that works out as planned. And then we also have poison materia. Again, another materia that you haven't really seen me use in this playthrough. But every strategy that I've seen that has worked like really well uses the poison materia. So that's going to be honestly one of the first things we do in the battle, and it's going to last throughout the entire fight. And then the last thing that we have on Cloud is the Bahamut materia. Now, I don't plan on summoning Bahamut in this fight, but let me show you why we are using him. We are using him to give us a little bit more attack to Cloud, just so we're doing that little tiny bit more damage. Now for Aerith, we're going to be using the Mithril Rod, just so she has that crazy magical attack. And the Chain Bangle to kind of split the difference on her defenses. And if you have another Fury Ring, I personally suggest like equipping that on Aerith, because it does also work on magic spells. I unfortunately don't have it right now, so I am going to be doing the Platinum Earrings instead, and that again increases our magical attack. So kind of the same thing, but I think it's going to be the lesser of the two options. Then as for her materia, we have a Magnify here linked with healing, and then for Hell House, we're actually going to be using all 4 of our elemental spells. So that means we are using ice, fire, lightning, and wind. So Hell House, he'll actually like start cycling through the various elements, and he'll be resistant to one and weak to the other. So this is going to make sure that we are always able to hit the Hell House. And then down here we have an MP up to just give us a little bit more MP. We have an HP up to give us a little bit more health. Then we have revival materia, again, just in case things go weird. And then we have a magic up materia to make sure we are hitting as hard as we possibly can. And then for the summon materia, we have Leviathan, again, just to increase our magical attack just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get going. And let's see if we can't destroy the Hell House. Do you have anything to say?
That prize money is going to pay for your dress.
Yes, ma'am. And if anyone out there speaks Japanese, can you tell me what all this says? At least I'm assuming it's Japanese. It could just be like faux kanji that Square made up for the game. Let's go ahead and talk to Chocobo Sam.
Well then, you sure fixed my wagon.
Now let's go ahead and talk to the gatekeeper. This room right here just looks like a DLC room to me. Oh hey, this guy's clapping. That's what I'm hearing.
Watching you guys fight gave me goosebumps. Hope your next match is even better than the last. Ready to kick ass?
No.
Consecutive matches are tough. Take all the time you need to rest.
I am going to save. Because I would hate to lose here, then have to redo the whole chapter. I don't know if that's how it works. I know that there isn't really a checkpoint system on hard mode. So I figured might as well be safe than sorry, right?
Ready to kick ass?
We are now.
It's not even about the money anymore, man. I just want you guys to win it all. Show them what you got.
Tonight's Corneo Cup has been a spectacle like no other. And we shared your disappointment, ladies and gentlemen, when we told you that it was coming to an end. But nobody felt it more keenly than one-time Corneo, who has decided that a bonus match is in order. Participating in this match will be this evening's leading lights, the dynamic duo that has crushed all competition thus far, Cloud and Aerith!
Oh, Fairweather fans.
Their opponents, buried in the bowels of the deep sea. An unspeakable horror, long in prison, set free tonight for your entertainment! The secret star of Don Corneo's stellar stable! Enter the Hell House!
Guys, my heart is actually kind of racing right now. I'm a little nervous for this fight.
It's just a house.
Oh, no, it's not, Aerith.
It's no ordinary house.
The manifestation of pure evil versus the most badass couple this side of Midgard! Have you ever seen a fight more incredible, more epic? You have not. No, sir, you have not. They'll be singing songs about tonight for generations to come. Keep your eyes glued to the action, ladies and gentlemen. The Cup's final battle begins now!
Alright, so first we're going to switch over to punch mode and just attack this guy until we get one ATB gauge up. Then now that we have that up, what we're going to do is we're actually going to cast Bioga on the Hell House, then switch over to Aerith and cast a fully charged Tempest. Now let's switch back to Cloud, and he will actually spit out a couple of Tomberries here. So if you are fast enough, you could actually cause, what's it called? Ooh, that is not what I meant to do. What I'm trying to say is if you are fast enough at that point, you could actually cause the Tempest explosion and the Bio explosion to take out most of those Tonberries. But I unfortunately wasn't able to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Blizzaga on the Hell House, because that is actually his current elemental weakness, as we can tell by the fire that is on him. And then now that should put him in a pressured state. It did not. But so let's go ahead and cast that again. No, we are not going to do that. We're just going to continue attacking the Hell House until he enters his second stage. And be sure that you keep up at least one level of ATB at this point. Because when we enter this form right here, we want to basically go directly into a counter stance mode.
No, not yet.
And that counter stance mode is going to pressure him and allow us to unleash quite a fair bit of damage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright, so here he comes charging at us, so let's go ahead and in a counter stance, causing us to pressure him. And then so let's go ahead and just attack him. Let's go back into Punisher mode and attack. Let's you don't want to stagger him at this point because it will cause him to go into his God mode, but now that he is up here, let's avoid the chairs as best as we can. And when he comes down, we want to keep an eye on his windows and watch out for that jet stream attack, because that is a very strong attack. And now that he has entered his God mode, he has not yet decided an element. I think it's ice right now, actually. So we are going to cast fire on him. And when he does the house call, just jump out of the way, because that attack does do quite a fair bit of damage. And now that we know that he is in the lightning phase, let's go ahead and just cast a basic level arrow on him to get that out of there. And he is now pressured, but still unfortunately able to mess us up, and we go down. So we need to build up an ATB gauge and rise Cloud, so that we can hopefully take care of this guy. Let's go ahead and move around. So he is now in his green state. So that means that we need to switch back over to Aerith and cast lightning on him. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's Thundaga. And now that will also kind of cause that particular hell mode to go away. And now that he is fire, do we have ice on us? We do not. Alright, let's go ahead and continue building up ATB with Aerith. Get smacked by that thing. But let's cast Blizzaga on the house. Go over to Cloud and cure up Aerith. And then once that hits, he'll be in pressure mode. So let's go ahead and do a focus thrust. And continue on attacking until we can build up another gauge and focus thrust again. And get... Oh, that was a Tomberry, not... Alright, good to know. So we just defeated a few of the Tomberries. And he is now back up top, so let's continue attacking him up here. He is currently weak to fire, so let's see if we can't knock him out of that.
This housewarming party is gonna hurt. Are they strong enough to pull through?
So that did not appear to do what I wanted to do. Or maybe it did. I don't know. But so now at this point, what we are going to do, we are going to have Cloud, again, Cura Aerith, and hopefully I can avoid these rockets long enough to get healed, which I was. And now that Hell House is flying around, we want to keep an eye on him, because he is going to be counting down from 3, and once he hits 1, he's going to try to hit us with another attack, but we want to keep an eye on his windows. And once he goes to attack us, which it looks like he is doing ice right now, so we want to hit him with that Fire-Raga, and this will knock him down and allow us to be able to do quite a fair bit of damage to him. So there we go, he is down. So let's continue attacking. He is pressured, so let's focus thrust him twice. And with Aerith, let's go ahead and do a Thundara. And he should actually go down pretty quickly here. Let's go ahead and focus thrust him again, and there we go, guys. Not the cleanest way to do that fight, but did it in one take. So I mean, it's completely doable if you have the right strategies. And we are now the champions of Corneo's Coliseum.
And the winners and champions, Cloud and Aerith!
And we have finally impressed Andrea.
Awfully rare you showing an interest in someone. What will you do?
All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and take a step forward and trigger the gatekeeper for a second.
There you are. I've been looking for you two. So Madam M wanted me to give you a message. She says you guys did pretty damn good, and that you should swing by her shop when you're done here. Got it? I was also hoping you might be interested in a few more matches here at the Coliseum.
Oh, yes, we
Events like
are,
the
sir.
Tornado Cup are pretty sporadic, but there's always action if you want to get a piece.
Alright, so now that we have talked to him, let's go ahead and head back down to the Coliseum. Alright, and before we do anything, let's go ahead and heal up now that we're down here. And this is going to allow us to actually unlock the final Shinra VR battle with what we're about to do. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get our regular equipment back set up, and I will be right back once I am able to do that. Alright, so I got us back to where we want to be. Now let's go ahead and talk to the gatekeeper. See what he's got for us.
Hey, been waiting for you. So, what are you in the mood to fight?
So we have unlocked yeah, here we go. We've unlocked one new battle for Aerith, which is Aerith versus Shinra Thugs. It is a series of solo battles for Aerith. Take on Shinra troopers who prefer fighting over keeping the peace. And items cannot be used, which I mean, big whoop there. And yeah, so this is going to be the same thing that we did for Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa. Just we'll finally be able to take it on with Aerith. And we will unlock her Telluric Scripture Volume 2 for this. Let's go ahead and take this on. And apparently we can only take it on normal, easy, or classic, so let's go ahead and do normal. Alright, so we've got some security officers here, as well as grenadiers. And then we got a sentry gun prototype back there. So there we go, there's the first round. And of course, we are going to heal up in between fights. Now we've got some flame troopers over here. So let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and cast Fire Raga on them. That takes care of those two. I love how fire has splash damage in this. Moving on to round number 3. We have, looks like a single shock trooper and 2 sentry rays. So let's go ahead and take on the shock trooper at first, at least until we can build up some ATB. And now that we've built up ATB, let's cast Fire Raga on him. Taking him down. And now these guys can't move, so let's see if we can't unload a fully charged Tempest on that guy. Oh, I was too far away apparently. Let's go ahead and try this again.
Okay. That'll do.
There we go. Now that guy's gonna be taken out by the explosion. And then now that guy's gonna be taken out by the explosion for that one. So there we go, that is round 3. For where we are, what we're doing, these guys aren't too tough at all. So let's go on to battle 4, which is going to be 2 slugs and a riot trooper. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Fire Raga on the riot trooper, and hopefully get a little splash damage. Apparently not. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and take out the slugs. And there we go. And now moving on to round 5, which I think is a prototype cutter. Let's see, what are you? You are a sweeper, so nothing new at all. So let's go ahead and take this guy on. Oh, and there's a missile launcher back there, so let's go ahead and do a fully charged Tempest on him. And let's take this guy out first.
I think we're almost done.
There we go. Moving on to the sweeper.
Sorry about that.
He is now pressured, so let's go ahead and do a Ray of Judgment, because this will build up that stagger gauge, as well as do quite a fair bit of damage, apparently. And now do a Tempest Blast, and there we go. Battle and tournament should be over now.
Moving on then.
And there we go. We get the Telluric Scripture Volume 2. And now we have done everything that I can think of to unlock the final Shinra battle. But let's just take a look real quick at the play log. So we have completed all 20 battle intel reports and all 11 Coliseum challenges. All that we have left for that is going to be the Shinra Combat Simulator, which is 1, which I believe is the one that we are missing. So let's go ahead and continue on with the game. And I will meet you guys up at Madam M's. Is that Johnny's dad?
Congratulations on winning the tournament. You're an impressive fighter. I know that you'll be a great influence on my Johnny. Why, you might even end up having a friendly rivalry. You can spur each other to greater heights. I can see it. You two will become great friends. The best of friends.
That's not going to happen, sir. Alright, so here we are back at Madam M's. So let's go ahead and head inside.
You're here. Good. I have everything I need to get started. Just one thing before we do. You're the Cloud, right? Cloud the Merc.
Yes,
I've heard a
ma'am.
few stories about you helping out the people of Sector 5. If you don't mind me saying so, though, you could be doing a little bit more. The rule of karma is highly respected in the slums. A somewhat decent person deserves a somewhat decent dress. But really, let's not kid ourselves. Corneo's not even gonna look at what she's wearing. Alright, now that that's out of the way, once you change, you won't be able to leave town. Are you sure you're ready?
Yep, we are
Alright,
ready.
then. Let's get started. Beauty takes a lot of work and preparation. Far more than you'd know. In the meantime, let me think. You look like you haven't experienced the best of what this town has to offer. That really won't do.
Not interested.
His eyes are green again.
Then maybe you can show the town what you have to offer instead. Which is to say, why don't you try putting those finely honed mercenary skills of yours to good use here in Wall Market? I have a few little requests that you might be able to help out with. I gave that hand extra special treatment. Now get out there and show me what you can do with it. And that's enough of that. Aerith, come with me.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see the dress.
The dress is part of it, sure. But we'll also need to do something about that plain Jane makeup and hairdo. This is gonna take some work.
Ouch. Well, I'll see you later, Cloud.
Peek, and I'll poke out your eyes.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, so now, with the various dialogue options that we chose throughout this chapter, that is what unlocked Madam M's quest for us, which is something that we didn't do in our original playthrough. So, of course, we're going to have Burning Thighs. That's cool. To the best of my knowledge, you're going to unlock that no matter what you do. Then we have the Price of Thievery here, which is a new quest, which we weren't able to do before. And then we have this one right here, which I believe is going to be Madam M's equivalent of the Colosseum that we did for Chocobo Sam in our normal playthrough. So let's go ahead and take all of these three on. Now, if at this point you still want Cloud's most basic dress, all you have to do is literally nothing. Just go ahead and walk right back in there, and that will lock out all of this different side quests, and you will get his most basic dress. But we want to go for the best one right now, right? So let's go ahead and head up in here and take on the Burning Thighs side quest. I'll probably edit this out because I did do it in my normal playthrough, but if not, then yeah. Oh, and I got too fast there. But that is alright, because we beat Rodney no issue.
That it?
There we go, our victory fanfare and the completion of this quest.
How the hell did I lose to this scrawny little kid who looks like he doesn't even consume his daily recommended amount of protein?
Ronnie, you know it's all about quality, not mass. You're too quick to judge people by their build. That and your overtrained ego are the main reasons you lost to our bold challenger here.
Thanks for helping me teach my boys a valuable lesson. And sorry for dragging you into it. Cloud?
No problem, Jules.
We're all one big family here at this gym. And now you're part of it. If you're ever up for training, our doors are always open to you. Let's work together to maintain healthy minds and bodies.
Alright. So that unlocked the pro and the amateur difficulties, which I do not want to do right now. Those the amateur difficulty, though it's not hard, it is very time consuming. I wonder if this is open now. Does not look like it. There's got to be a way to get in there.
Huh? What's that? Not working, you say? Huh. Maybe there's something wrong with the wiring.
Alright, so now at this point, let's go ahead and find the angel, which is right here.
Oh, so you're the new merc looking for work in Wall Market. Maybe you can help us sort this out. Some criminals have stolen a shipment of donations bound for the Leaf House. The fiends.
The culprit is none other than the notorious Angel of the Slums. People worship her as some kind of folk hero, but there's no denying she's the one that done did it. I mean, look at this calling card. The Garden Angle 3? Well, they must have meant to write Guardian Angel.
Oh, come on, Garden Angle. Listen to me. I guarantee this is not the work of the Angel.
She would know.
I saw it with my own eyes. 3 shady-looking types wandering around, scouting their mark, I bet.
Well, if you're so sure, then bring them here. Prove to me this wasn't the work of your beloved Guardian Angel.
You heard the man, Merc. I've got to find those thieves to clear the Angel's name, and I need your help to do it. She would never, ever do anything to harm the less fortunate. Find the 3 I saw and bring them here to me. They ran off toward the old expressway on the other side of Evergreen Park.
Alright, so at this point it is worth noting that if you are having difficulty obtaining a championship belt, or you just would like another one, equip Steel right now, because we are going to have a chance to get that if you want another one, or just having difficulty with the squat challenge. But I will meet you down at the park. Alright, so here we are back at the park, and let's go ahead and head on back into the collapsed expressway and see if we can't find... Oh hey, it's gonna be the Beck's Badasses.
The hell are you doing coming after us?
Shit! Play dead! Play dead!
Shut up! It's too late for that! Bring it! We're ready for you this time! Wakey wakey! Time to shine!
So this is the guy that we could steal the championship belt from if you would like to.
Check out this brick shithouse! We picked him up at the Coliseum! Gonna pay you back double, quadruple for what you've done to us!
What's a druple? What are we doing?
Shut up! We're kicking Blondie's ass for being an ass!
Well, hey, at least he's co-ed friendly right now. But so let's go ahead and take on Burke and the crew. This guy right here, the grungy bandit, hired muscle working for Beck's Badasses. With his massive bulk, he delivers devastating blows, one after the other. He likes his fights clean and fair, and remains honorable in victory and defeat. Dealing damage interrupts his attacks, but he soon counters with a throwing technique. Invading the attack and hitting him while his guard is down makes him susceptible to stagger. Weak to fire, and you can steal the championship belt from him. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do a counter stance. There we go. So he is now pressured, so let's do a... Aw. He grabbed onto me, guys. I was trying to get cocky and do a focus thrust, and he just grabbed onto me, and it's now choking the life out of me. Oh well. Let's go ahead and attack him. Build up ATB. Get up out of the way, and then just... Oh god, he's running after me. He's running after me. I was expecting him to keep on running, but apparently not. So let's move around. Heal up a little bit. And now that I have some ATB back, let's just hit him with a Fire Auga. And he's pressured, so let's hit him with a Focus Thrust. He is pressured again. And he grabbed me again. This guy is actually kind of difficult. And I am going to actually need to cure myself here. Okay, I was super far away from him. I don't know how he grabbed onto me, but it shouldn't be an issue. That actually did quite a fair bit of damage. So he is now staggered and he should be going down. There he goes. So we got an Art of Swordplay Volume 8.
You're coming with me.
And we're now going to be teleported back to the Angel, I guess.
These are the angels of the slums?
Oh man, you're real stupid! We're the Guardian Angels! Get it right!
Shut your trap, moron! Huh. You don't honestly think that the beloved angel of the slums could be any of these three idiots, do you?
Nah, I recognize the mask. These guys are just small-time crooks who've been pestering folks around here for a minute. Should have listened to you earlier. Sorry about this.
Well, you should be sorry. I'll consider us square, once you've taught these boys a lesson.
Deal. All right, get moving.
Hey, watch it! Not so rough, you lummox! Yeah, you lummox, you lummox!
So what about the donations? Do you need help taking them to the Leaf House?
Kind of you to offer, but I can manage on my own. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Better, even.
It's the angel of the slums! She took the Don stuff! He's gonna be pissed!
Well, I'll be seeing him. Huh. Thanks to you, we can put this mess behind us. I'm grateful.
The guardian angel of the slums. Radiant defender of the downtrodden? Huh. I wonder if I'm an accomplice. That's enough of that. Should probably get back to Madam M's.
Alright, so now let's go ahead and head back to Madam M. Yeah. Let's go ahead and head back to her, and she is going to give us our third and final side quest for this chapter.
Why, hey there, champ. Got word from Madam M. She said you had time to kill before Aerith's ready for the big event. So, what do you say to taking on a little extra work while you're waiting around? We've got a hell of a lot of fans clamoring to see their favorite champ go another round or 10. And something tells me they're not gonna rest until they see you kick ass again. Now get on down to the Coliseum ASAP.
Or I guess it's not necessarily Madam M that has the mission for us, but it's the Gatekeeper. So I will see you guys down in the Coliseum. Alright, so here we are back down in the Coliseum. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I don't know what we're going to be fighting against, but I know that last time we were fighting against the bombs. So on the off chance that we're fighting against them again, I took fire off of our elemental weapon, and I decided to put lightning on instead. So yeah, here's hoping for the best.
The man of the hour.
Let's do a special match.
Stands are packed thanks to you. Now get out there and give him a show.
I don't know what the difference would have been there.
Challenger wanted another.
Oh, hello.
Champ.
Hello.
Favorite machines of mayhem, Cuddy. He's been sharpening his blades and dreaming of payback. Can our champ come out on? Fighters, begin!
So what do we have here? Jury-rigged cutter. A cutter modified by a wall market local using scrap parts. Then dumped illegally when it proved unstable. Its arms can only be destroyed when it is staggered, and it's weak to lightning. Perfect. So let's go ahead and attack this guy. Oh, and I think I already read that. So we are both in Berserk right now. So let's...
Come on.
If I could... Nope. Ooh, I pressured him though. Counter stance.
It's on now.
That pressured him again. So let's counterstance again as he's jumping into us. Alright, yeah, this fight doesn't seem too bad if you just counterstance it. Should be going down here pretty quickly. Yep. There's another counterstance, and he is down. And we got an Artist Swordplay Volume 9. Perfect. So let's go ahead and head through the gate.
Sweet revenge has ended in bitter defeat.
And talk to Madam M. Perfect.
Very nicely done. Here's your cut. You earned it.
Wait, you're here? What about Aerith?
My people are working on her hair right now. I thought I'd take the opportunity to drop by and watch her match. I have to admit, I never get tired of seeing Sam's precious toys take a beating.
All right.
I can tell by your hands you've come a long way. They're the hands of a fighter who has found new purpose. A woman? Or two? I wonder.
Just doing what I've always done.
Anyway, Aerith should be finishing up soon. I'll go on ahead to check on her. Whenever you're ready, come back to the parlor.
Alright. So that allows us to earn the Best of the Business trophy, which is to complete all quests. So, there we go. And I will meet you guys back at the parlor. Alright guys, we're back at Madam M's. Let's go ahead and see if we can't collect Aerith.
No!
Alright, so Johnny still comes in. Got it. I thought she was all beat up, dude.
Tifa, she's, I don't...
Take a deep breath. What about Tifa?
I heard Corneo was gonna audition new girls soon. And Tifa's gonna be... I don't know what to do.
Well, I do.
I'll come too. Hey, Cloud, bro. I can call you bro, right?
Nope.
I mean, right
Just
now
wanna
we
say,
are
bro, that I'm
specifically
totally
trying to
relieved
collect
that you're looking out for
Aerith
Tifa.
to go save Tifa, right?
So, like, how'd you get
So why are we going there now without
The way you
Tifa?
fight, bro, is like poetry and violence. Big
I don't
breeze,
know.
whoosh, whoosh. You know, I really wish I could be just like you. My
Can I
problem is that I
move
tend to
fast,
overthink and
please?
overanalyze everything. So, bro, do you have any
Where the
advice
fuck did Johnny
for
go?
a smart, stand-up guy like myself?
No.
Oh, come on, bro.
Guess we're going down here? Why are we going down here, Johnny? I couldn't tell you. Oh well. Moving on. Looks like we've got a pretty straight shot now. So moving on up. Here we go. Come on.
This is it for me. Call me crazy, but I have a feeling that I'll just be getting in the way.
Then why did he come with me?
Go find Aerith at Madam M's. Tell her to wait for me there when she's done. Think you can handle that?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so let's go on and head inside and talk to Leslie.
You again?
Yep.
Got a letter of approval right here.
You know that's only good for women, right?
You don't have the proper
Yeah,
parts,
it's for
Cloud.
Aerith.
Who? Oh, that girl you were with. Sorry to hear that. Well, either way, you're stuck out here, pal. I can't let you in.
I wasn't asking for permission.
Huh? Wouldn't try it if I were you. Trust me, you don't want to screw with the Don. If you even think about causing any trouble, he'll make sure someone pays for it. And that someone might wind up being the girl you're trying so hard to break out. Or it could wind up being someone you've never even met before. Get it? You're in the Don's world now. Anyway, you've got some time yet. The audition won't start for a while. If you're sure you want to go through with this, then bring the girl and the letter. But if I were you, I wouldn't.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head on out now. Let's go actually collect Aerith this time. And we are about to get a cutscene, and hopefully it'll show us with the second best dress. Yes, it does.
Yo, back it up.
The kids definitely like her.
Go on.
Heya.
Hey, what are you wearing?
I hear Corneo likes his girls super duper girly and dolled up. But I thought he might appreciate something a little more down to earth for a change. What? You don't like it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
I didn't say that.
Then, does that mean you do like it?
Hey, wait a minute. Did Johnny forget to give you my message?
The one asking me to stay put? No, I got it. I was worried about you.
I'm starting to think this place is
That was a
more
very
dangerous than we
jarring
thought.
transition.
Who knows what they'll ask you to do in this audition? No way in hell I'll let you go in there by yourself.
By myself? Oh, don't worry. I wasn't gonna. Come on, you'll see.
See what, exactly?
According to Madam M, you've caught the eye of a certain fabulous someone, and they'd like to meet in person.
Huh?
Alright, so now we are going over to the Honeybee Inn in order to do our little dance-off.
Look at you all dolled up and fabulous. Where are you?
Well, what do we have here? You're quite the pretty little lady.
So many men in this town are just, like, drawn to Aerith right now. I mean, she's definitely turning some heads. What do you two have to say? Oh, you two don't say anything this time. Okay. So let's go ahead and head on into the Honeybee.
Why are we here?
To see the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea and convince him to give you his stamp of approval. You said you didn't want me going alone, right? Well, with Andrea's help, you can join me. It'll be fun. And honestly, I think you'll look pretty cute in a dress.
What?
It's pretty rare for Andrea to take a personal interest in someone. At least, that's what Madam M said. Trust me, this is gonna work out great. Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
Wait.
No can do, Cloud. This is our plan, and you'll learn to love it. So, here's how I think we should approach him. Madam M said Andrea was a man who'd give anyone a fair chance to win him over. So I say we march right up to him, explain the situation, and see where that gets us. Sound good? The audience is
Indubitably, Aerith. Unfortunately, that's not the way it's going to work. And look at how blue those eyes are. At this point, I know that it's not just me being crazy. His eyes are definitely changing color, and I have no idea why. Anyway, let's go on in.
Good evening. Welcome to the entertainment extravaganza that is the Honeybee Inn.
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
And look, they're green again.
You must be Mr. Cloud. He's waiting for you.
Mr. Cloud?
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir. Please, make your way to the stage in the back.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir. Straight through those doors and down the hall.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm theorizing on a very specific indie game where it's got you like counting toes and buttons and like how many teeth someone has just by looking at the various shades of Cloud's eyes. So something that I didn't realize before, apparently in one of these rooms, hello Palmer, in the original game, there was Kate Sith just kind of chilling there. So I wonder if that's going to be the same thing in here. I'd honestly be kind of surprised.
Ooh, that feels amazing.
Yeah, I don't see a Kate Sith in here either. So probably not. Let's go ahead and check in here, get the item, which is a vial of sedative. And I'm not even going to talk to these people. I mean, there's no need. But if you want to, the answer is triangle for her. So let's go ahead and head in here. And there is nothing of import in this changing room, so let's go ahead and talk to the bees? Maybe?
And
What do they call
here's the man
themselves?
of the
Honey
hour,
Girl.
chosen by Andrea himself, our honored guest.
Head to the stage, you know it. Skip the practice session? I'm gonna skip it. Shouldn't be too different from the last time. So it's worth noting that your success rate in this little session here does not change the dress that you get. It just changes Aerith's reaction to you.
No idea.
I of course still want to get it perfect, but it's not necessary.
Now you just sit tight until Andrea takes the stage. Look at his muscles. Aw, he's blushing.
Man, I really wish that my first playthrough of this, like, the recording didn't corrupt. Because I'll tell you what, I was gobsmacked, like, during this, and I don't know. So I'm going to shut up now, because I am going to have to kind of concentrate through the button presses. But yeah, enjoy the scene.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. You seek my approval, do you?
Yes.
I understand.
But those who crave my favor must first prove that they know how to move.
So all I needed to see was Aerith in the crowd to decide to do it.
Think you can follow my lead?
I don't know if I got that circle. Too early. Getting too early. I don't know what happened there. If I remember correctly, yep, there's a random X right here.
Nice moves!
Not too bad.
Honey, I'm in love. Yes. Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty. Now, without further ado, let us begin!
Yes, let's Andre.
You were born for this.
So I guess this is technically considered Cloud's best dress. I personally prefer the Sam route. Like I get it, this one is floofier and it is technically better, but I just like the look of the last one. A lot better.
Perfection. True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Don't ever be afraid of that.
Alright, now after that scene, we are going to be outside of the honeybee, in control of Aerith.
Blew my mind.
And we're going to be waiting on Cloud to come on out.
How much did you drink tonight?
So let's go ahead and follow him.
Was it planned from the start?
Probably not. Did you see their look of surprise?
Now that was a show.
And let's go ahead and just continue on following Cloud. Until he finally stops. Let's talk to him.
Please don't.
And one more time.
Not even one?
No.
But you're so pretty.
Such beauty. The spice of life.
Alright, so now let's go ahead and head back on up to the Corneo Castle. And I will see you guys once we get there.
Forgive me, miss, but the way you're staring at me is rather...
I need to learn everything about her.
Oh, goodness! I'm experiencing an emotional response.
Alright, so here we are back at the mansion. Let's go ahead and head on inside. And I don't know if I'm going to include it, but I did talk to Chadley on my way up here. And let's just say he liked what he saw. Alright. Come on, Leslie. Let's go ahead and head inside.
No way.
Here you are. Letters from Andrea Rodea and Madame M. That ought to do the trick, right?
You serious?
Is there a problem?
I hope you know what you're in for.
Oh, we'll be fine.
If you say so. Come on.
So let's go ahead and head on up to the gas room.
The two of you here for the audition? Second floor, at the very end of the wall. And don't go poking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
So all the way around to the other side.
Room's at the end. Keep walking.
Just me, or does that tiara not really sit on Cloud's hair correctly?
Huh? What's that weird, sweet smell?
Kind of like a bluish green
Why do I
eyes
feel
right
so
there.
dizzy?
Gas. Come on.
Yeah, not gonna happen, Cloud.
Cloud.
So, how you pretty ladies doing? Feeling a little lightheaded? Well, I can't have that. Let's say we escort you to the parlor so you can make yourself more comfortable. Let's get this show on the road.
Where are you taking us?
Come on now. Oopsie daisy. Hey, head to the pit, asshole. The hell? You want to throw down the Corneo's girl? So if you leave a mark on him, you ain't getting off with a warning. I know. Managed to wrangle some real lookers this time, though.
Alright, so now they lead our drugged up minds, Blue Eyes, down into the basement.
Tifa?
Yes?
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wait a minute.
Cloud, your hands
Cloud?
are very veiny.
Is that you? Oh my god, that makeup! And that dress!
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on. You good?
Yeah, bit woozy, but I'll manage. Hey Tifa, how you doing?
So that right there, I know that we've been
right.
talking about
I'm Aerith,
Tifa and
a friend of
like how
Cloud's.
we're going to save
We were
her
worried and thought we could help you
from
out.
Corneo. But Aerith is very familiar
Cut the
with
chatter.
Tifa right there.
We gotta leave.
And in
now.
my mind, that's leading
Not
towards
until I got what I came for.
the whole like she knows everything that's
So,
going on thing that
After
I've
we
been
made it
bringing
back
up
to
from
the
time to
slums,
time.
Some guys came around asking all kinds of questions. So I did some digging.
And found out they were Corneo's men.
Right. They were interested in Avalanche. But I couldn't figure out why. So I thought I'd come and ask the man himself.
Seriously?
Thought if I could find a way in and get some one-on-one time, but then I realized I'd only be one of 3 candidates. And that if he didn't pick me, it would all be for nothing.
Then your worries are over, aren't they? Because the other 2 candidates are right here, right?
Right.
So yeah, if we're all in on it, then nothing can go wrong.
I guess not.
You? Me? Cloud? Makes no difference who gets chosen, does it?
I don't know.
What was Tifa's plan if we didn't show up?
Don't even bother trying to talk her out of it.
Aw, Cloud gets me. Took you long enough.
And hello,
What happens
Tifa.
now?
I think they'll call for us when it's time.
This room gives me the creeps.
Go ahead and head back here to the vending machine. I know that there's not going to be anything in here for us, but I still got to take a look. Yep, we got nothing. Alright. So let's go ahead and start heading upstairs, shall we? Actually, can we talk to Tifa?
No.
No. Can we talk to Aerith? No. And Tifa is back in our party. What did I take off of you, Tifa? I took off Revival, didn't I? I'm gonna have to, I don't know, go through, like, the old videos to figure out what I had on there, but I got Revival for now. Actually, I think I know what it was. I believe that was the ATB assist materia. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and head upstairs.
I'm sure you're still feeling a bit woozy, but tonight's audition's about to begin. Head out the door to the left and up the stairs. Come on, ladies, let's hustle.
Sure thing, Lucky.
Alright, guys, let's do this.
Do you want to do this?
Find it funny that they straight up changed Cloud's gait while he's in the dresses.
Okay.
Back to Green Eyes.
Ladies, time to line up for the dawn. Wait, you look kind of familiar. We haven't met before, have we?
I mean, maybe.
Whatever. All right, y'all good to go? Then let's do this thing. Introducing Wall Market's most eligible bachelor, the one and only Don Corneo. Ladies?
Nice. Very nice.
So, here's a little random bit of information. In certain languages, Don Corneo's name literally translates to horny.
Shall I pick you?
Just thought that that was interesting, and if you're not old enough to understand what that means, then I don't know what you're doing watching my channel, but welcome. Probably not the content for you. Hey man, hands off the merchandise.
Oh yeah! I've got it! I've got it! Today's bride-to-be is...
Today's?
And tomorrow's, or the day after's, if the Don takes a shine to you.
Pathetic.
Huh?
Back to Green Eyes.
Which one of you said that?
Oh no, if I already said that.
Was it you? Ooh, you got a mouth on you. I'm gonna enjoy breaking it in. Today's lucky lady is the big bone girl. Huh? Still playing hard to get? I can dig it. Oh yeah. The leftovers are all yours.
Yeah! Okay, ladies. Y'all coming with me.
Don't be shy, little kitten. Shimmy on over and give Daddy some sugar.
Nah, I'm
No
good,
need to play
Corneo.
coy. Nobody here but you and me. Oh, you're even cuter than I thought.
Back off.
Ooh! This kitten's got claws! I love it!
Oh, belly jiggle physics.
What was that?
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to preserve the moment. And to ensure you don't do anything inappropriate like say no.
Asshole.
Oh, praise me more!
Hey, yo, fellas. We got guests, and y'all got first crack at entertaining them. Courtesy of the ever-generous Don Corneo himself. Never forget, the Don provides.
Yeah. Good day! Oh!
And there's a meme going around what Aerith is about to do, and I find it completely amazing.
I'm good to go whenever. How about you, Tifa?
4 guys between us. Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
Wait. I know you. The Colosseum.
What the hell?
Get down!
Oh, you stupid!
Right here. There's a meme about that now, and I find it amazing.
Good job, Aerith.
It was nothing compared to you.
Andrea filled me in on the situation. I come bearing gifts with gear. I'll do what I can to clean this up. Just finish the job.
Thank you.
How strong is Leslie that he was able to move around that big old sword? And how strong are the girls that they're able to move around that big old sword? Anyway, in that chest we got a Molotov cocktail. Let's go on and head on out here.
Better hurry.
And instead of going straight to Cloud, we're going to go downstairs. Take out these guys. And you know what? Fully charged Tempest. Because why not? And take out Cornado Lucky B. Oh wow, Aerith's MP is still only at 7.
You asked for it. Go on.
Interesting. Kind of figured it would have respawned in between, like her entering and leaving the party so many times, but I guess not.
See you around.
Alright, so the reason why we came down here is to go in here and get, I believe, another Fury Ring. Yep, there we go. Now we have 2 Fury Rings. So we could have 2 party members in a constant state of berserk. And you know what? There's definitely something to be said about having Tifa in a constant state of berserk. But I like the Transformers module on her so that she might actually build up an ATB. Not ATB, a limit gauge from time to time. So let's go ahead and head on in here. Before I do that, I believe that we could do something in this room over here. I'm not sure if that was now or later though. Oh, it is now. Cool. So go ahead and click the secret button. Open up the passageway and let's go down and get our chest, which contains an item that I forget what it is. The item is going to be an otherworldly crystal. I don't think I actually ever figured out what that was. Oh, there. I saw it. Otherworldly crystal, a mysterious translucent orb that contains crystallized amber. And it reduces the duration of detrimental status effects. Or detrimental status effects. So I'm assuming that means like frog, sleep, slow, that sort of thing. It lowers the duration of how long those are affecting you. Good to know. Why that's in Corneo's castle, no idea. But hey, we got it, so why ask questions, right? Now let's go save Cloud. Through here. I feel like these all used to be a whole triangle doors, and they no longer are, and it's kind of confusing.
What are you doing here?
Alright, so here we got some more Corneo lackeys.
That'll do. You've got this.
So let's go ahead and take them out.
Close.
Shoot, little.
Let's go ahead and do a star shower against this lackey. Should basically kill him. Yes, ma'am.
That wasn't so bad.
And I feel like this is supposed to be like an Easter egg, like towards one of Cloud's swords in the original game. I could be wrong. Or maybe that's supposed to like be Excalibur or something. Not really sure. But let's go ahead and head in here. And we've got one more doorway.
Don't stop! Tell me what a bad boy I am! Yes, I am! Here I come, baby!
That's gotta hurt.
Hey, who the hell gave you permission to do that?
Me, myself, and
Get
I.
in here and teach this bitch some manners!
Sorry, but your boys had to learn some manners too.
What the?
Cloud, your clothes.
So at what point does Corneo realize the word dude? Is it right then?
So
Deep
you're a
blue
man,
eyes.
huh? What are you three up to?
We'll ask the questions. Like, why'd you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche?
Huh? Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. Let's try again. Why did you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche? Spill the beans, or...
I'll cut him off.
All right, I'll talk.
This is just a fun little back and forth right here.
Some guy with a gun for an arm. I was paid to find him.
Paid by who?
I can't tell you that. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
Well, you better. 'Cause if you don't...
I'll rip them off.
It was the Director of Public Security, Heidegger. It was Heidegger.
Shinra! And what were they planning?
Some things are better left unsaid, you know?
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
Or I'll smash them.
All right, you got me. I could never say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's decided they ought to stamp them out, home base and all. And I mean stamp out. By targeting the support pillar and blowing it up.
The pillar?
Did I stutter? The plate will come crashing down. It'll be Sector 6 all over again.
We are about to have
I'm sure you've been there
a
and seen the wreckage for yourself.
dialogue option
So
where
you
the
know exactly
answer is when they feel like they've already won, and we're going to have to select that quickly.
Come on,
So
we
let's
got-
go ahead and do that.
Before you do,
No.
please, this won't take long. As everyone knows, villains only divulge their plans in a certain situation. But what is that situation?
When they feel they've already won.
When they think they've already won. Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner! You get an all-expenses-paid trip to the sewers.
So ultimately changes nothing, but still a fun little exchange.
Enjoy the sights and smells!
Alright, so complete chapter 9 on hard. So guys, that is going to do it for this extremely long episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.